What would you do? What would you do if you were a father or a partner or an older person to someone younger that you taught? Or if you were someone that somebody else looked up to, whether they were older or younger? What would you do if that person was in jeopardy? Their life on the line, and you were the only one there to do something about it. The only one who cared about them to do anything about it. If any of you know the game Last of Us, it's a game about a man named Joel. He's a wanderer, he's on his own, a guy who deals with his own monsters. And then he meets this girl named Ellie that he's supposed to take care of. And then he becomes bonded with her. And at the end of the game, he performs really sick acts, to be perfectly honest, to protect her. And doing these monstrous things, someone on a video made a question asking, I didn't watch the video, but the question was Joel the monster? I'll say this. Joel was a monster. Joel was a man capable of a lot of horrible things. And a monster he was, but he was also a protector. And what he did with that monster that was inside of him, capable of all that violence, he used it to protect what he loved. When I was a kid, I used to hate the villains. I used to always look down on them. Even the anti-heroes, I thought they were unjust. And then I grew up and I went through life and I started to see more and more of their points. I started to understand them more and more and relate. And in a way that's kind of scary, relating with a monster. When you were a kid, all you feared was monsters under your bed and in your closet. Now you relate with them. That's crazy. But although we can relate with monsters and we can understand them sometimes, doesn't mean that that's all we are. Just because we get sad and somebody else gets sad doesn't mean we understand the reason for why they're sad. Doesn't mean we understand what it's like to be depressed because we've been sad a couple times in our lives. You know what I mean? It's hard to deal with so much and realize after a while the villains have a point. But it's also important to remember the principles that we hold and cherish the people that keep us connected to what's good. And if you don't have those people, find them. And if you can't find them, find yourself. Find who you truly are deep inside. Find God. Find yourself. Find your family. Find your happiness. Find whatever you need or whatever you think sounds more appealing. And improve it. And I think you'll go down a much better route in life. We're not all monsters. They do exist, but not everyone's a monster. We just care a lot. This one got deep. Sorry. Yeah. Random afternoon talk. Why not? Alright. Y'all have a beautiful day.